I think that's part of the why people are still into vinyl, Richie, is because they've got these really nice, large, that's almost the size of a painting. People now, I just saw an article. Millennialists are actually more responsible for the growth in vinyl than our generation. Okay, they're actually buying most of the vinyl right now, or at least whatever percentage, however they figure it. But and what they like to do is place their album art on the wall. They've got special mounts, they can change it, and they just love the experience. And here's another thing. I think there's the problem with CDs is you can put two albums on a CD, practically, right? But it's also a one-way thing. You put it in, no matter how beautiful the artwork is, it's smaller, first of all, but you put it in, you never see it while it plays, all right? So it goes out of your head, but it's also one way. And by one way, I mean, you never have to flip to side two. There is something about picking up a record, flipping it. It's not just the aesthetics. It does something to your mind, especially if this is a piece of art in your head. You're going, now I need to see the lower half of the painting. It's almost that, all right? That's why...
I can totally relate, Michael.
That's why when we were kids, we'd sit huddled on the floor with our albums going, look, who is this guy? I don't know who this guy is, And they go, oh, that's Brian Jones. He's from the Rolling Stones. Oh, well, why is he on this album? And poring over it and listening for different things each time you listen to it. It's like reading, people who love to read poetry, people who want to go to the Louvre and experience the masters in person. That's our art. That's our art. And you purchase it and you place it on a pedestal, don't you? When you get down to it and you get all the nuts and bolts down, vinyl versus CD, CD is superior. It's got a lot more headroom, blah, 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 blah. And the warm sound you're hearing, I've done research, is actually distortion. And I have this whole idea. We've been scratching on the walls since we were cavemen, right? Painting on the walls, scratching on the walls, grooving into our temples, right? And that's what the record is. It's a groove. We've cut into this thing. We are still, and the scraping, is it in our genetic makeup? Because the scraping that we've heard for eons, as we've done our art, it has to be in what we're hearing. And I think that's one of the things that people are hearing in vinyl. That warm, it's almost like going back to the womb.